Welcome back to yet another computer video featuring this Acer Aspire, at least I think that's what it is anyway, 5200 once again. And this thing, I've done a basic sanity check on it just to make sure that nothing's missing, nothing's broken or anything like that. Still got the hard drive, I believe that's the disk that it came with. 160 gigabytes. I may pull that out because I don't remember if there's data on that that's worth saving or not. Kind of doubt it, but I do have some SSDs sitting around here that might be worth using, sitting on the floor over here. That's probably worth putting in there, honestly. Put this in here. I can't find any covers. I thought I had a couple covers over here, but if I do, I use them for something, so no slot covers for you. Of course, it's got the I/O plate. I have a server over in the rack over there that doesn't, so I gotta fix that at some point. Again, sanity check. I'd like to put a better power supply in there, but I don't have a better power supply over here right now, so this will have to do. Is there a fan in the front? What does this go to? Or is this the power LED? It might be the power LED for the case. Not 100% sure on that, but I'm going to replace this drive, and I'm actually going to go ahead and install Ubuntu. And we're going to upgrade it from 20.04 to 23.04 because that's the ISO I happen to have, and I wasn't going to wait for one to download. So, got to put the cover on this, replace this drive, put the cover on this, make sure that it works. Okay, there it is, running. That connection I was thinking about might actually be for that. See here, you just lock up. Oh, that's a good sign. It sure did. Wow. Delete to enter setup. Did see the drive, I did see it there. So here's your RAM, 8 gigs, not bad. Boot device. Did it see it? I'm not sure that it did. AHCI. What? Okay, I don't know what it's doing, but it's not really working properly. So, okay, that's a good sign. I have 12 for a boot menu. If you look carefully there, yeah, it shows up there, so I don't know why it doesn't show up in the setup. That's kind of stupid. But I'm going to boot to SanDisk, because this is my Ubuntu installer. Alright. Install. I don't need to worry about trying it, because I already know that's what I'm going to be installing on here. This is just the desktop version, because I do want the GUI. I know I could install it over top of server, but I don't really care that much. You might as well just use the desktop version. Okay, at this point it's basically just standard stuff. Using the mouse is going to be a little interesting because I don't have anything to set it on top of. Just use this convenient thing here and hope that it actually works, which it does, so that's good. Gotta make space for a printer. That's what this is gonna be. This is gonna be my print server. Well, I don't need all the junk. Minimal install is fine. I don't need utilities or anything like that. Maybe I should have, because this is going to be using cups. And printer sharing and all of that. Something interesting about this that I just noticed. I'm going to try and peel this price sticker off here. It's probably going to leave, yeah, it's going to leave residue. I'll come back to that. But apparently this actually has a network LED on the front of it. There's chirping in the other room. I think it's actually a bird clock. I think it's that. But I keep forgetting that I own. I gotta hang it on the wall somewhere. Okay. Ready to go. That, put it somewhere else. Beep. This monitor is 1280 by 1024, but the output from this KVM is 1024 by 768 maximum. Seriously? Come on. Like, that's ridiculous. Okay, well, second time's a charm, I guess. I don't know why it failed the first time. I hit the down arrow to get some information about it, and it started loading the GUI, so it didn't actually acknowledge my request. Which is fine, there's nothing wrong with that. Ooh, why is it flashing? That's not a good sign. I don't need to set up that. I'm not sending system information. Don't need that. Done. So, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to run. In fact, no, because it's now almost, it is actually 4:45 now. I'm going to see if I can just set up the printer and see where we go from there. Okay, here's printer number 1. It's a Brother model HL1435 that I actually pulled off the side of the road, believe it or not. In the condition that you see it. I couldn't believe that somebody threw this away because there's basically nothing wrong with it. It's just maybe a little bit outmoded. It doesn't have a duplexer. Doesn't have any networking capabilities, but it's more than good enough for what I'm going to do because, like I said, this is going to be a print server, so it's going to be on the network anyway. So ask me later. I'll do that later. I'll do all that later. What I want to do, turn this on. I'll probably find out it doesn't work. Like my little AirSats connection here, because apparently I don't have a power cord that's long enough. Isn't that nice? So I'm going to have to do something about that. Because I don't want to put it on the UPS. I might overload it. Okay. Alright, it's on. Configuring new printer. Please wait. Searching for drivers. Uh-oh. There it is. Look at that. That was easy. Let's see. Printers. This. That looks all standard to me. Printer details. That. Okay. This is the default. Clean print heads. I don't think that should be an option for a printer here. I want to print a test page. That's what I want to do. Oh, cancel that. I don't know, am I allowed to print a test page? I don't remember how you do that on Linux. Oh, here we go. Ask me later. Print test page. I think this has paper in it. Here's our test page. Look at that. Looks good to me. So, cool. So let's see here. Server settings. Publish. Allow remote administration. Okay. So, should be pretty much good. I do have a little bit of further server configuration to do, but I think that we're good enough now that I verified that this works. Printing remotely is something else. Doesn't really matter to me at this particular moment. So, go ahead and I can push this back a little bit further, I hope. Well, I'll have to fix this, but real quick here because it felt incomplete if I didn't. I think this has more paper in it. There we go. A little messed up, but it is there. So, there you go. Successful network printing. Should be able to put that back, and now I've officially got a print server on my network. Thanks for watching, and if you've got any comments, feel free to leave them below.